The New York State Final Fours and the Ketcham Crazies wouldn't miss it. Tim Zenbauer gets the start for Ketcham, and on the first pitch of the game comes the best play of the year. Kyle McAloney. Meet Jordan Bishop. Oh baby! What a way to start the first inning. But if that was the way to start the first, this was not the way to end the first. Shenendehowa ace Bryan Warzek was having a little control problems. His first pitch hit Jacob Morgenstern. Mark Joa gets an interference call, and it's first and second with no outs. Warzek comes back and hits Jordan Bishop to load the bases with no outs in the first. But then Warzek settled in and got Zenbauer looking, and Tyler Sinelli that way as well, to end the Ketcham threat, leaving 3 men on. From there, both pitchers matched out for out. Zenbauer was on his game and looking sharp, until Justin Yurchik took him deep for a solo home run in the fourth, making it 1-0 Shen. In the fifth, Connor Douglas draws a leadoff walk, and Brad Pearson gets into this one, sending it into the gap in left center. Douglas comes all the way around, and Pearson is in with a stand-up triple. It's 2-0 Shenendehowa. McAloney follows that one up with another gapper. Pearson scores, and it's 3-0 after 5. Ketcham coach Pat Mealy starts thinking about some relief. But the Indians weren't going to go a game without their signature Joa to Bishop double play. That gets them out of the inning, but with a huge hole to climb out of. In the bottom of the fifth, Ketcham battled back. And this Kevin Duke walk loads the bases once again for the Indians. But Warzek was on a warpath and on his way to a 14 strikeout game. Once again, Ketcham leaves 3 on. In the sixth, Brad Pearson ropes a hit and winds up on second. Brennan McCormick follows that with another hit. That makes it 4-0. Shenendehowa would score a 5th run, and all Warzek had to do was keep mixing up his fastball and changeup. Here's the final out. Shenendehowa wins the semifinal game 5-0 over Ketcham, and the Indians end their season at an impressive 23-4, but a tough pill to swallow, especially for the seniors.
Oh, it's it's a tough one to put a finger on. We 5-0, but we had a ton of opportunities, especially early on in the game, and we just all year long we've been coming up with those big hits, and for whatever reason, give their pitcher credit. He battled when he had to battle, and it's a whole entire different game if we can put the bat on the ball in those early innings. But at the same time, that's a good team. They're where they are for a reason. So it's tough though.
You threw a lot of pitches, but it seemed like you weren't getting tired.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I threw a lot of pitches, but that's what we trained for. We trained all off season just for one big game, and it came down to a couple pitches, and my training got me there.
What was working for you today?
In the first inning, obviously I didn't have command of my pitches, but throughout the game I got most. My curveball was good, and my changeup helped me a lot.
You escaped out of that first inning. What was going on with you? Was it jitters? Was it just getting comfortable?
I mean, I think it was a little bit of jitters, but in the bullpen, I mean, I got to work on my pitches, but obviously not that much. And when I needed them there, they weren't there for me. It was all a matter of time until I got there.
How big was that inning that they didn't score a run and you were able to get them down 1-2-3 after they got on 1-2-3?
It's a very big inning. I mean, that's what you call a shutdown inning. Right? That's a perfect inning for us. I mean, it got our guys hyped, and that's why we broke out.
What did you see in this Ketcham team through your scouting reports?
Well, they were explosive offense. They scored tons of runs throughout the course of the season. They had good pitching. They played good defense. They got great athletes. They're outstanding, coached very well. You could see from their pregame right on through to the game all the little intricacies that allowed them to be successful during the course of the year. We knew we were in for a battle. It just happened to come down to 5 or 6 pitches in the course of that game that separated us in this today, and fortunately we came out on top.
What was going on in the dugout after that first inning? They loaded the bases, and then he got him out 1, 2, 3. What was happening emotionally?
Well, it lifted us up. It lifted us up and gave us a chance to stay, 0-0, and gave our offense a chance to continue to look at their pitcher, who's an outstanding pitcher. Gave our guys a lot of trouble. They couldn't pick up his curveball. He's an outstanding pitcher, and eventually Justin Yurchak, who's going to Wake Forest, it kind of shows you why he's going to Wake Forest. I mean, you got to give that kid credit too. So, 2 evenly matched teams, well-played baseball game, and our hats off to Ketcham because, they'll be back here soon with that group. I wouldn't be surprised if they're back to this level again next year.